Hello, I'm Evangelist First Lady Sharon Liner out of Houston, Texas, bringing you home daily Bible readings. Those are those readings that get you ready for Sunday morning, Sunday school, Christian education. This lesson today is March 11th, Thursday, marching around the city of Jericho. This is the case of God taking the wisdom of man and wisdom of God and confounding man with God's wisdom. So our lesson comes from Joshua 6 through 14. So it starts with Joshua being the leader of the people, the son of Nun, called the priests and said to them, "Take up the Ark of the Covenant." The Ark of the Covenant had three things in it. It had the tables made of stone. It had Aaron's rod that budded, and it had manna. Remember that manna was supposed to deteriorate or get worms or go bad after one day, unless it was leading up to the Sabbath, then after 2 days. And it had those things in it. So he called for the Ark of the Covenant, and he let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horn before the Ark of the Lord. So in front of the Ark was these 7 priests with these trumpets, and they were sounding. And he said unto the people, "Pass on, go around the city." Because remember, Jericho was a shut up place. It was a walled city, so that, and for war purposes, to keep people from in, keep people out, whatever. So he said, "And let him that is armed pass before the Ark of the Covenant of God." And it came to pass, when Joshua had spoken unto the people, and the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of the ram's horn passed on before the Lord and blew with the trumpets, and the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord followed them. And the armed men went before the priest that blew the trumpet, and the rear reward came after the ark, the priest going on and blowing the trumpet. And Joshua had commanded the people, say, "We're not going to shout. We're not going to make any noise with your voice. Neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth until the day I bid you to shout," and then you're going to shout. So it makes no sense that these people are not men of war. It makes no sense that these people are going to try to take over a stronghold. It makes no sense. But God takes the wisdom of man and confounds him with his own wisdom. So he tells them, march around quietly. Don't say anything. We're going to take those trumpets. We're going to march. They're going to be first. We're going to take those men of war. The priests are going to come with the Ark of the Covenant. And coming behind them is this group of people that have no fighting mechanisms in them, because they have been slaves for 400 years. So the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord come past the city, went around at one time, and then they went to their camp and they lodged. They sat down, they ate dinner, they did what they were supposed to do. Joshua rose early the next morning, and the priests took up the Ark of the Lord. The 7 priests, bearing 7 trumpets of the ram's horn before the Ark of the Lord, went on continually and blew with the trumpets, and the armed men went before them. But the rear reward came after the Ark of the Lord, the priests going on and blowing the trumpet, and they did it again, day number 2. And they did it for 6 days, confounding the wisdom that they would say, here is a walled city, wide enough, the top of the building that was walled, the walled part was enough for 2 carriages to go side by side, like if you're driving, go side by side and still have room. Houses were built. And Joshua tells the people of God, just walk around 6 days. Don't say a word. 6 days. And each day they went back to the camp and they did whatever they were doing. Anyway, that's Home Daily Bible Readings for March 11th. That's Thursday. I'm Evangelist First Lady Sharon Liner, bringing you these Home Daily Bible Readings, marching around the city of Jericho, Joshua 6 through 14. But that's Home Daily Bible Readings in hopes that you would be able to contribute something to your Sunday morning Christian education. God bless.